Hi everybody, hello, welcome back again to day 30. Day 30 already. Goodness me, that's gone quickly. Okay, so I have cut my tag out as usual, 3 3/4 by 7, and just chopped the top corners off. So that's our regular size, that's what we ordinarily use. Sometimes I do creep it in a little bit if I know I've got something that's going to stick out, but 3 3/4 by 7. And I'm going to use my All and Create stamp again, the one that's got tiny little text. This one, it's got sort of uneven, it's like this is all, what's that, left justified, I think it is. This is sort of central, so let's give that a go. I find this little stamp really, really useful. I've used it so often. I think it's probably lost a bit of its stick. Yeah, it's lost a lot of stick. Needs a wash. Which, if it's lucky, it will get after this video. So let's just glue stick that onto here. Okay, I'll have to work out which way's up, I can't tell. Now, I want it fairly central on this card. As I should tell you at this stage, this is probably the simplest card we've done. It's really, really simple, but yeah, I think it looks quite nice. So I'm just going to mark in 1 inch from that side, 1 inch from this side, just to give me a rough kind of idea of where I want to be stamping, because I don't want to go too far off either way really. So let's get the ink and let's just see which way's up. That's a good question. Yeah, that's it, so that's the top. Okay, so what I'm aiming for is not a really good stamp. I'd quite like it to be a bit patchy. Too good. So I'm just sticking within those lines. I couldn't stamp that well if I was trying to stamp that well. I'm not using my stamping board or anything. Oh, Catkin! Catkin! Yes, you? What you doing? Oh, just rootling through my... that's it, he's got down. My new journal supplies. I think he's, yeah, fancying making another journal. You just use the stamp that you've got, that's the thing. Or, failing that, you could just use a piece of dictionary paper, I suppose, or whatever. I just like the idea of it being stamped. Let's just stamp this off a bit. And I'm going to leave that out because it does need to be washed. Right, I'm just going to erase those lines that I put in. I have managed to stay between them, which is great. I'm sure you'll laugh when you see how easy this is. Think, what is she doing to us? We could have come up with that by ourselves. But sometimes a nice easy one is quite good. It allows you to catch up a little bit, doesn't it? I'll just wipe that off, make sure I've got all that line gone. I did just put it in very lightly, so that's it. Okay, lovely. Now the next thing is... so much stickiness on my fingers, is I have cut out, I've die cut 2 of the Tim Holtz wildflowers, 1 leaf and the daisy that is, oh, I love that daisy. So I intend to paint those, not in a really complex way, but just, I'm not getting my pens out or anything, just using peeled paint, as ever. put some of that down, put some water down up here, and I'm just really going in for it. Just no skill at all here. They're just being coloured, that's all. We can come back and add a little bit of finesse to them, but really I'm not fussed. I just want something that you can all do and at the end of it have a nice tag, hopefully. I do love this peeled paint colour, my goodness, it's so pretty. So that didn't take long, did it? So I'll now move on to the greenery of the daisy and give it one coat. Sound like an advert for Dulux paint. One coat. One coat covers the lot. Well, that's right, actually. So I hope you're all having fun following along, doing whatever it is, you know, whether you're copying things that I'm doing or... So I'm just going to come in and just put a little bit of green nearer the stem and along the bottom of some of those leaves. I can't help myself. Sorry, I just can't help it. So just along the bottom. Just gives, looks like a little bit of shading. Yeah, I might have known I would never get away with just one coat. There we go. So that looks nice. Now this one, I want it nice and dark up there. And then just a little bit of shading on the underside of the leaves. It's just nothing. It's nothing, really. But it just makes me happy. There we are. So that's our greenery done. So let's just mop that up. And just under here where I've been painting, because you get quite a bit of green on there. Lovely. Now I'm going to just paint the daisy. Oh, I just want to rinse my brush out a bit because there's probably quite a bit of green. Yeah, look at that. Loads of green. Give it another go. That's it. It's pretty clean now. Lovely. So I'm going to do my daisy in mustard seed. So a bit of mustard seed, a bit of water, and let's just start with this. So I'm just putting it just down the bottom of the petals. It's really not complicated, this, really not. Don't make it complicated for yourself, because then you won't enjoy it. Just colour it any way you like. So I want a bit of water now. A bit of clean water would be good. And just go into them and pull that colour around a little bit. So these are no masterpieces. But they will do the job. There we go. So next I want, oh, where did I put them? Ah, here they are. Very handily placed. So I want, I'm going to colour the middle in with that same yellow, the mustard seed, because it's nice and bright. Let's just do the middle, and I'm just going to leave one spot in the middle that's still white. There we go. And then I'm going to go in with one of my Zig pens. This happens to be called light brown, so yeah, you know, something like that, that sort of colour. And I'm just going to dot just around the outside there, like that. That's perfect, just a few dots, that's all that's required. Now I've got this one which is called a dark brown, and I'm just going to do some more dots. Not as many as I did the last time. And there we have it, there's our daisy. Easy as that. You don't need to make it any more complicated than that. Let's just give this a bit of a wipe. Okay, so we've got all our constituent parts now. It's just, yeah, like I said, so easy. There we are. So are these dry? Dry enough. Okay, so this I am going to place there, like that, just coming out from that line of stamping. And this I'm going to place just there. So I want the daisy to be not quite as high up the tag as the leaves. So just like that, I think. That looks pretty. So excuse me while I spend ages putting glue on these, but I haven't found a better way of doing it. So, I hope you're all behaving yourselves. I'm sure you are. I've been getting on with my journal, my flippy floppy. I don't know if you can call it a journal, but it's a flippy floppy thing. And I'm really enjoying doing it, actually. Because I'm just doing exactly what I want. You know, it's not for anybody or with anybody in mind. So I'm just going to bring that out that way. Let's get my towel. There we go. And the daisy. I love this daisy. I don't know how many times I've cut it out. Die cut it. It's certainly my most die cut die of any description. You can always fit a daisy into a project. There we go. So I want that about there, I would say, and I'm just going to bring the stems to sort of meet each other down there. That's lovely. Fabulous. And give it a good press down. Make sure your Timmy towel is clean. This is straight out the washer, actually, if you're doing it on white, because honestly, white marks so easily. Right, so now what I'm going to do is get the mustard seed out, and I'm just going to put some splatters on it, a bit of water in there. Get my fan brush out, but you use whichever brush gives you the best splatter. Soak that up into there. Ooh, that was a good one. That's probably enough. Let me show you and you can see. see the splatters there. But what I am going to do is just exaggerate a couple of them. So I'm just going to pick some of that yellow up with my brush. And I'm just going to make some more pronounced splatters. Some larger ones. Just so your eye definitely sees them, and then it will see the other splatters as well. So just like that, and then some up here. Some larger ones. Yeah, that's nice. There we go. Lovely. So oh, my blue roll's nearly finished, but fortunately I have more. I think we bought a pack of 6 from Halfords or somewhere. I think it's called Workshop Roll, or, I don't know, something like that. But it's perfect anyway, and not expensive. Right, so all I'm going to do now is back that, then I'm going to put the topper on it. So because the white card is thick, I'm just going to use my Adagio paper to back it with, which will be fine. It'll give a thick enough tag. See, I managed to get green on there. That was before it even started. White paper is, I mean, it's so white, that's the thing, that the smallest mark shows up. So this is a good one for catching up. It's a good catch-up day. Really doesn't take that long to do. And yet it's pretty. I think this would be nice in an Edith journal, actually. I think it would go well. So with my clean Timmy towel again, I'm just pressing that down. The towel is much cleaner than my hands, which are filthy. There we go. I'll show you my journal before we go, my flippy floppy thingamajig. I think that's so pretty. Right, let's see where the middle is, and we'll put an eyelet in. The middle is there. You can always ink round the edge of this if you want to. I really like that clean white look, but that doesn't mean to say that you like it. You know, if you'd like to put yellow or brown or anything around the edge, carry on, do so. Show me what it looks like on the group. I'd love to see it. I'm just not brave enough to do it because I just like that yellow. But it's mustard seed, and I do have a mustard seed ink pad. But no, I'm not going to do it. There we go. Now then, I've got that. I've got this. That's probably quite nice actually. I think I got this from Ali. In fact, yes, I did get it from Ali. And it's seam binding. Oh, I think I've got a bit of ribbon in there as well. Oh dear. Oh dear. There we go. Yeah, I've got the end of the piece of ribbon, look. Oh my goodness me. So this is a very pale lemon, but it is pretty. There we go. perhaps a bit more robust than the seam binding that I usually use, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Pull that through. Hope I've left enough to tie a bow with. It is thicker. Got more substance to it is what I mean, not wider. No, that's just not going to work. That's just stupid. Right, come on, you can do this. Come on. Oh, look at the state of this. Just tie a bow. What's wrong with you? I can't do my own shoelaces, you know. Just in case you were wondering. I can't do that. I just can't do it, so I'm going to leave it like that. I will get the better of it eventually. So that's that one. Let me show you. Let's see if I've got any white paper anywhere. No, I don't think so. Oh, hang on, that might do. Yeah, right. So there's my lemon one with the unfinished bow, which is pretty. I like it. And this was my prototype, which is the pink one. So they're both very, very similar. That has got a bow on it. Just obviously one's pink and one's yellow. So that's it for today. I know it's kind of it almost seems too easy, doesn't it? But you know, if you came across that tag in a journal, I don't think you'd look at it and think, huh, that's too easy. I think you'd think, wow, that's quite pretty, really. I like it. So have a go at it. If you haven't got these dies, the wildflower dies, you can very easily use fussy cuts. You know, parts of a magazine or parts of a book that you may have, a nature book. You can definitely get away without the die cuts. So let's pop those on one side and I'll show you what's happening in the land of flippy flaps. It's kind of getting bigger. Right, so that's the front. That's the pocket I showed you yesterday. Then that flips out. This one here flips out. I need a paper clip there. And that flips out. That flips out. Got a pocket there. That's got a pocket there. And it's got a pocket behind it. And I showed you yesterday. And this is what I've been doing today. This flippy flappy page, which I decided to cut in two for no good reason. I just thought it would look nice. So I cut it in two and I put a little coin envelope on each part. So there we are. That needs obviously something in it, which it hasn't got yet. That's the same. Then here we've got two big pockets here. One there, one there. They come back over like that. And these are pockets down here and down here. So yeah, that's what's happening. So yeah, loads of flippy flappies. You can't really see it very well because we're too close in, but you've got the picture. So that folds over, that folds over, that folds over, does it? Is that right? And then that, I think so. And then these. So I am progressing with it and I'm enjoying doing it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that you attempt these, not least because they're really easy. And I will endeavour to tie a bow in the top of that one. So there we have it. Thanks very much for joining me today. A nice quickie. And I shall see you on day 31. Bye for now.